haul. So it has been a minute since I've actually bought any new makeup, which I'm totally proud of. I'm pretty sure my husband's proud of that too. I've actually have not had any chance to buy any new makeup on refills or anything like that, just because of the situation that's been going on. Also because I just found myself not really being impressed with a lot of things that were coming out. Just browsing around on Ulta's website and found tons of things that were on sale and tons of things that I really needed to stock up on. So that's what I'm gonna run through today and show you. Before we get started, I do just wanna address the elephant in the room. Of course, this time is very hard for everybody. I don't want this video to come off insensitive. I am not trying to show you guys and brag or like boast in any way, shape, or form. You guys know that that would never be my intention. I completely understand right now some people are not shopping for things, and I totally get why. Like I said, I had not been shopping in quite a long time. A lot of this stuff that you're about to see are refills that I need just like on the daily of things that I use for work. So I just wanted to address that there. I am not trying to just glide past everything that is happening and living my best life or anything like that. I totally get why you wouldn't want to be spending money right now. But in case you did, or if you're looking for things, or if you were wondering or curious about things, I just want to be able to share that stuff with you guys, give you a little bit of a review of my experience with these products, and hopefully just be able to brighten your day a little bit, even if it's adding products to a wish list in the future. And then the second thing I also do want to mention, if you guys have not subscribed already to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys just hit that subscribe button down below and turn on your notification bell button so you are informed every single time I post a new video. If you're new here, my name is Andrea. I post videos all about beauty, fashion, and the occasional lifestyle post. So if you guys like any of those topics, then just hit the subscribe button because I'm sure you're gonna love it here. All right, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get started with the first product. I did purchase everything online. I have not been out to the stores or anything like that. So just make that clear. All right, so this first thing I got is actually a setting spray. This is from Morphe. This is the Morphe and Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. And I actually did not know this, but this is apparently scented. Oh, it is. Starberry is the name of this, and I picked this up because it was actually 40% off, and I was running really low on my setting spray that I have currently. I'm currently using the continuous setting spray mist from Morphe, and I assumed this was the same thing. I think it is the exact same thing. The only difference is that this one is scented and the original one in the black packaging is not. I saw that this was on sale, so I decided to pick it up because, like I said, I was running low on it. And I mean, how cute is this little pink bottle? If you guys have not tried this setting spray, I would highly recommend it. It's very good. It does give you a really like continuous mist, and it just goes on your skin really nicely. It's really good. So I'm excited to try this out. Cute packaging, works really well, and it smells great, so why not? So I did pick up another setting spray. This is the other go-to that I use all the time. This one was also on sale. I think this brand was buy one get one, or maybe like 20% off or something like that. This is from Milani. This is the Make It Last setting spray. This is a 16-hour wear. I love this stuff. This is so good. If you don't want to invest in the Morphe one, because I think the regular priced one is maybe like $10 or so, which I still think is a pretty good price. This one is definitely a little bit under, not too much. I want to say this is like $8 or something, but it works really well. I find that this one really does prolong the wear of my makeup, especially my foundation, from breaking up for a very long time. I don't think I've worn my makeup for a full 16 hours to actually test the theory of whether 16 hours actually does work, but it usually lasts all day from when I start working in the morning. So maybe I'm up and ready to go by like 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and it lasts till about 6 p.m. when I get home, and my makeup is still intact. It still looks flawless and really good, and this is always what I use, especially if I'm going for like a longer night or an event or something is happening. Not right now, obviously, given the current circumstances, but if I need to go somewhere, or before when I was going out to events and stuff, I would usually wear this, and it just kept my makeup looking so fresh all day. I picked up 4 concealers, and you heard that right. I picked up 4 concealers. I was really running low on concealers. I think I just have 1 or 2 left, and they're about halfway each, so I knew I needed to pick up new concealers. I personally find that a lot of drugstore concealers do a really good job. There's only a handful of high-end concealers that I'm willing to spend my money on. So when I saw that all of these were on sale, I just decided to why not stock up on some things that I know I really love. First one I picked up is the Instant Age Rewind Multi-Use Concealer. This is from Maybelline. It's in the shade 120 Light. I love this concealer. This is an OG product for me. I've used it so many times, and when I was first starting in makeup and in my YouTube journey, I would use this a lot just because it was very affordable. But this is also a very good concealer. They have a wide range of colors that you can pick from, which I really appreciate for multiple skin tones and undertones. But this just works really well. It does have that little doe foot applicator at the top, which is a little annoying, and it's one of those that you have to twist up. But this concealer blends out very nicely. It does highlight my skin where I want it to highlight. It doesn't crease underneath my eye area, and it feels pretty lightweight on the skin. It does come out a little bit thicker than other liquidy consistencies, but I do really enjoy this product. I think it's a really good product. Like I said, it's an OG, so if you've been wanting to try it out and just still haven't been able to, I would highly recommend it. It's very good. The other two from Maybelline that I picked up are the Fit Me concealers. These are both in the shade 15 Light, and I picked up both of these because I know I love these and they were just so cheap. I think it depends where you buy them. I think at Ulta they're like $6. Walmart it's usually like $4 or $5. But either way, they're all very inexpensive, and I love these for everyday wear. This is a little bit more lightweight. It's not as full coverage as the Instant Age Rewind, but I love this, like I said, for everyday wear when I'm just going into the office or if I have court or something like that and I just do my makeup, nothing too dramatic. I love this because it's so lightweight underneath the under eye area, but it still does give you the coverage that you need. These are just really, really good. These are also a very old school product, and lots of people love them just because they do the job really well. They mix well with other concealers if you're trying to get more coverage, or if you just have another concealer that's more of a high-end brand that you love. But you can also use these just on their own and they work very well. The concealer that I picked up is from NYX. This is the HD Studio Photo concealer. This is in the shade Nude Beige. I picked this one up and I can't even remember why. I do like this concealer. It's a very good concealer. It's not one of my favorite concealers, but I think I picked this up mostly for mixing it with other shades that I have. So I do have one or two concealers that are a little bit lighter, so I do have to go in with something that's a little bit closer to my skin tone, and I really like mixing it with this one. This one is very similar to like the Maybelline Fit Me ones that I was just talking about. They're not super full coverage, but they still do the job really well, and for everyday wear this is great. These are also very inexpensive. They do have a wide range of colors, and I think this HD line also has like a yellow one, a green one, a purple one to conceal like if you want to color correct and such, or if you have really dark under eye circles. These are really good. I don't want to say that these are the most full coverage, long lasting concealers out there, but I think, like I said, I bought this because I mix it in with some other concealers that I have, and it just does the job really well. Moving on to tools, I picked up a couple of tools. This first one is from Ecotools, and this is a Total Perfecting Blender. It's just a makeup sponge, and I really, really love this sponge. If you have not tried it, I would highly recommend you try it out. It is definitely cheaper than the Beauty Blender, but it does the job really, really well. I don't want to say that it is just like the Beauty Blender because I feel like the Beauty Blender is just above all of those blending sponges just because it really does make your makeup flawless and just look perfect and not soak up product and stuff. But this one works really well as well. So it does get bigger like this. You do have like a slanted side right here. This is usually the side that I will use to bake right here. So like I'll apply it onto my powder and then I'll dab it on. It has rounded bottom, so then the bottom is what I use to apply my foundation, and then here you do have a smaller slant on this side, and that's what I will use to blend out my concealer. And at the top of it, it's just a flat edge, so you can really get in there to clean up nicely around the wing. Here, if you do your eyeliner, you can really get in here into the small crevices of the face, or when you're baking, like I said, using this side, it helps really nice just to get up really close and personal up to that nose, or, you know, working around your brows and stuff. I feel like you can do so much with this sponge. The sponge, I want to say, is like $5, and they do also have a set of two that I think is like $9, $8, something like that. So they're very inexpensive, and they do a very, very good job. I want to say that out of all the drugstore sponges on the market, this is probably my favorite one. This one and the Sonia Kashuk Marble one that just gets a lot bigger. I love. And then the last thing I picked up are brushes. These were also on sale, and I think right now on the Morphe site they may also be on sale, like the collection brushes. Were a bunch that were already sold out. I was able to pick up these. Picked up two from the Jaclyn Hill collection, and I do already own these, but I love them so much. I think each of these were only $5 or $4, so that's very inexpensive for a pretty good brush. And I talked about this in my last video, my overrated products video. I really do stand by what I said, that I feel like Morphe's professional line is just not good. Those brushes shed. I feel like they just don't do the job as well. But for some reason, their collaborator line, like the Jaclyn Hill line, the Elite collection, and the Gold collection that I mentioned in that video, I do feel like they do work very well, and I don't have any problem with shedding. I also haven't had the Jaclyn Hill brushes for years like I have had the Gold one or the Elite one, so I can't really attest for the length period of time, but for the amount of time that I've had them, I feel like they do the job very well and they don't shed, so I would still recommend them to you guys. This one I got is JH34. So it's this brush here and it's a little bit pointed at the top. I really like this for working in the crease area up here. I do tend to have like wrinkles right around here in the crease area, so sometimes I really need to work to really define that crease, and having a brush that can get in there but is still fluffy enough to blend it out is really essential for me. And then the other brush that I picked up is the JH35. This is a blending brush. It's very similar to the E25. I do feel like the bristles on this one are just a little bit longer, and this one I think is really good for multiple things. I love using this as a blending brush just to blend out the outer third of the eye, to blend into the crease, but I do like that because at the top it's a little bit longer and this kind of flattens out a little bit. I really can get a nice edge over here when I want to do some like cut crease detail work as well. Then the last brush I picked up is the S9 Fluffer crease brush. So this is another crease brush. I really like finding brushes that are very precise, that I can get right on in there and really apply the product where I want it. And this crease brush looked really good. It actually looks very similar to the Jaclyn Hill one, but I would say that the Jeffree Star one is not as thick as the Jaclyn Hill one. And I want to say that it's maybe just a little bit longer. So this one might be better for like blending out overall. But either way, I'm excited to try them out. Like I said, I have tried the Jaclyn Hill ones before. I really do like them. I feel like they do the job really well. And I will be sure to double check to see if these will be on sale. And of course, I will link everything down below for you guys, so you guys can shop that as well if you're interested in picking up some new stuff. All right, guys, so that is it. That's everything I picked up from Ulta. It was just a smaller haul because, like I said, I was really focusing on things that I really needed at this point, things that I needed to stock up on, and it just so happened that all of these products were on sale, so I don't think that was too much of damage, if I do say so myself. Thank you all so much for watching. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be left down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you all in my next video.